Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and if you are new around here, we do a butt ton of beauty related content, mainly makeup tutorials, which is what you are about to watch. So today's tutorial is 3 makeup looks using the Jeffree Star Wedding Palette. I recently bit the bullet and purchased it. It's been out for quite a while now, so I am a little bit behind on it, but when I saw it, I started watching some reveal videos and some makeup tutorials, and I just had to. So I do believe that prior to this video going up, there is a little unboxing and a swatch video, so I will link that somewhere on the screen for you, so you can go check that out so you can see all of the colors swatched. I did not use every single shade in these 3 tutorials. That's not impossible, but it would have been pretty tricky and time consuming, and we're all about getting things done super quick around here, so sweet and easy and fast. So I am doing something different with this video. I have done this look, and this will be the first one that you see, and you will see a full face. You'll see how I created this skin and the lips and everything that go with this look. I would use if I was doing a wedding makeup, like it's kind of the same steps. My face is different in every day, in the 3 days, but I do use the same similar products. So I thought I'd show you a full face for one, and then 2 separate eye looks on top of the first one, and just have a little fun, you know, start to finish at least one time. So let me know if you find that cool, if you want me to change it. I'd love to know what you think. We're just, you know, testing the waters around here. So anyway, enough rambling. I hope you enjoy, and let's get on with the tutorials. Freya says hello, everybody. Look. Say hello. Alrighty guys, so I've already laid down my Too Faced concealer, and I'm just blending that out. I'm taking this Shadow Bomb from Revolution. This was their Game of Thrones collaboration, and this was part of the 3-piece Shadow Bomb. I did have a look on the bottle itself on the website. It doesn't actually have a name, so I do apologize, but I'm just taking this as my black base to prepare for the black eyeshadows. I'm just layering it on the lid, and then once it starts to dry down, we'll start to soften the edges. Then I'm taking this Till Death Do Us Part black eyeshadow from the palette, and it has beautiful glitter particles in it that actually stayed. Even though I did blend a little bit, it stayed. I was quite shocked. I'm taking this grey, and it is called Under the Veil, and I'm using it to blend out the black edges, making sure that we blend out the black base. It's going to be the best thing you can do for blending out your shadows on top of. Taking the shade Grand Entrance, it's the matte neutral skin color in this palette. I'm taking it on a clean, fluffy blending brush and blending out under the eyebrow. And then for the open part of the lid, I'm taking the shade Clinking Glasses. I did the unboxing and swatch before I created these makeup looks, and for some reason I didn't notice the holographic glitter that is in this silver. It is absolutely stunning. Then I'm taking the shade Cut the Cake, and this is our inner corner highlight. So I'm just blending those together, and I will go back and forth with the Clinking Glasses and Till Death Do Us Part shades just to make sure everything's nice and blended. And I will take that Cut the Cake shade underneath my eyebrow, and then use my blending brush to soften that out. Then I'm taking the mascara from the Game of Thrones collaboration with Revolution. I'm really liking the formula, and I do like the brush itself, so just a good couple of coats of it. I've gone ahead and added some lashes and some nude liner to my waterline, cleaned up all that fallout. I was hoping you wouldn't see that, but there was quite a bit. And so I'm taking this matte primer from OXX Cosmetics from Kmart, and I am rubbing that into my skin to prepare for foundation. I'm taking the Kind and Free foundation from Rimmel London. I have the shade 150 Rose Vanilla, and instead of using a brush today, I'm using my fingers. I'm using the warmth that my skin normally has, and then the warmth in my fingers really helps to blend that into the skin nice and seamlessly. Of course, if I was doing this on a client for a wedding day, I would use a brush, but on myself, if I was to redo my wedding makeup, I probably would do this step. Just for those bits where my fingers couldn't do the job, I'm just going in with my brush from Real Techniques. Then I'm going in with my concealer. This is the Kind and Free from Rimmel London in the shade 020, and it's the light shade, and I'm just tapping it underneath my eyes, my forehead, the tip of my nose and my chin, the points of my face where I want the lightest light to be, I guess you could say. I'm blending all of that out with a Real Techniques setting brush, and then I'm going in with this translucent powder from the Kind and Free collection, and I'm just tapping that over the concealer. I'm not tapping it anywhere else. For my face, I am using this contour powder from Australis. It is in the shade Taupe. I'm not aiming for a bronzed look for this. I'm aiming for a contoured look, and that is why I chose to do it. And for everyone else's face shape, it's going to be completely different. For the color to come back onto my face, I'm taking this palette from MAC. This is from their Magnificent Moon collection. If you're curious about that collection, I do have a 3-part video on it. I'm taking the blush called Hushed Tone, and I'm just tapping that on the apples of my cheeks and pulling it back up towards my hairline. Then I'm taking the highlighter out of the palette called Oh Darling and tapping that on the highest point of my cheekbones and blending that down into the blush. Taking the shade Cut the Cake, I'm using that on my Cupid's bow just to give a little bit more definition for the highlighting. I'm also taking that on the tip of my nose. I'm taking this lip liner called Addiction from Rimmel London to line my lips. And then I'm taking the shade Tax Break. This is one of the liquid lips that came out with the wedding collection. I did not get all of them, but this one and the Holy Matrimony were the two that I thought were quite unique. And then over that, I felt like it needed just a little bit more of a kick. I'm taking the Latte Matte Liquid Lipstick from OXX Cosmetics. That completes look number 1. Starting off look number 2, I'm taking the shade Save the Date. I have already applied my concealer and blended it out. I'm taking this Save the Date shade in my crease and packing that on, then blending it out until I have a nice build-up of pigment and a nice blend. Then I'm taking the shade Grand Entrance. It's the matte nude in the palette, closest to my skin tone, and I'm taking the same brush and just going over all the edges. And then I'm going in with a more dense blending brush and taking the shade Devotion. This is a beautiful burgundy purple. I'm taking it in the outer corner of my eye in a rounded shape. I'm taking it in a rounded shape because I want to keep this look very nice and soft. Once I've applied a few layers of that, then I will go in with my blending brush that I use for the transition shade, and then I will blend it out and go back in with Devotion and just build it up that way, keeping a nice seamless blend. Then I'm going in with the shade First Dance, and it is absolutely stunning, and I'm taking a smaller, precise blending brush and taking that right in the outer V area, keeping that rounded theme. And what I noticed was with the build up, I was starting to get a bit patchy, unfortunately. Then I'm taking a flat brush and taking the shade Polyamorous, which is this gorgeous deep pink, almost burgundy, but it's still not burgundy, but it's still not pink, almost foil shade. It's absolutely stunning. And I am taking that all over my mobile lid, and then I'll start tapping it in the outer corners to blend it. Then for the inner corner, I'm taking the shade Cut the Cake and then taking what's left on my brush with Polyamorous and blending the two together to get a light pink on that inner corner. Then I'm taking Cut the Cake once again under the brow, and then I'll blend that out with my blending brush so that it's nice and blended down. Then I'm taking this liquid eyelining pen. This is from the Clueless Cross Revolution collection. And so for the liner today, I didn't want to do a wing or pull anything out. What I've done is taken it across the lid, and then I'm taking the black in the palette and just tapping it up almost like it's there but it's not, so it blends in the outer corner. So I've gone ahead and cleaned up my skin, added some lashes and a nude liner on my waterline, and then for lips I'm taking the shade Holy Matrimony, this gorgeous burgundy lip, and that completes look number 2. Starting off the final look, I'm taking the shade Hors d'oeuvres, which is this really nice, cool brown, but it's not too dark. And I'm tapping that into the crease area and building it up. And once I've built that up, then I will start to blend up and build in basically that transition shade. I'm taking the shade Grand Entrance, which is the neutral nude matte. That is my skin tone, and I'm using it to blend out the edges of hors d'oeuvres so that we have a really nice blend. Going in with the shade Star Vows, which is just a tad darker than the Grand Entrance shade, but it is a shimmer. I'm taking a flat brush and packing that all over the mobile lid, and I build this up quite a bit, almost keeping that crease semi-sharp. Then I'm taking this brown called Bound Together, and it is a deep brown, but it is a shimmer as well, and I'm taking it on the other side of that flat brush and blending those two together. Then I'm going in with my eyeliner. This is the Clueless eyeliner from the Revolution collection, and I am lining my lid quite thinly. I do want a pronounced liner though, so I'm starting off quite thin and close to the lashes and building up. Then I'm taking the black in the palette called Tuxedo Black, and it is going to be put in the outer corner there where the liner ends. We're not doing a wing today. We're almost making it as if the liner kind of just blends out into the darkness. So I'm only focusing that black in that outer corner there, keeping it quite soft and rounded, and going back and forth with the hors d'oeuvres shade to blend that out and keep it nice and soft and blended. Then I'm going in with some mascara. This is the Revolution Cross Game of Thrones collection mascara. And then I'm taking Cut the Cake as the inner corner highlight, and I'm taking that also underneath my brow as a highlight. I've added my lashes and a nude liner on my waterline, and that is the eyes finished. I decided just for fun to take that Cut the Cake eyeshadow as my face highlighter, and I'm not gonna lie, I really loved it. Then for this look, I'm using the Tax Break liquid lip. Again, I could have chosen either one. I could have had a nude, could have just put a gloss on. I think these kind of looks, you had a bit of a choice between your lip shades, but that is the third and final look completed. Alrighty guys, so that is it for this 3-look makeup tutorial all about Jeffree Star Wedding Pallet kind of video. I really hope that you enjoyed. I'd love to know what you think about this palette, about where he's going with his brand. I have recently just fallen back in love with him. I don't care about previous controversy. I just can't think about all of that. I appreciate people for who they are in the moment that they are. So that's all I'm going to say on that. So this is the look that I created in the first. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to know what you think. I'm going to go make a coffee because I'm very, very tired. But anyway, please remember to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. If you want to be notified every time I post, which at the moment is Monday, Wednesday and Friday, please consider clicking the bell next to the subscribe button to get notification every time I do post. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you in my next video.